Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag PostgreSQL 18 tutorial. In this video we are going to learn install Postgres 18 and configure the streaming replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. I'll go through the step-by-step installation and configuration guide also. So here step-by-step full guide for the setting up the PostgreSQL 18 streaming replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS with, and we need the two servers, minimum two servers. One is the primary server, there's a master server. So IP is 192.168.136.128, and secondary server is that is a replica server 192.168.136.129. For the testing purpose, I am using the password admin@123. In your production, you can use the strong password here. So I will give you the installation, configuration, replication, setup process in the simple step as you are new to the PostgreSQL 18. So PostgreSQL 18 streaming replication setup on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So first we'll go for the installation of PostgreSQL 18 on both the server. Both the servers are running on the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and my testing environment, both the servers are running with the VMware workstation server 1 and server 2 that are running at the 24.04.3 LTS. So you can able to see. Now I am going to access both the servers. You can use any SSH tool, or directly you can use SSH DPT at the rate 192.168.136.128. Copy this one, similar IP you need. And while installing, I have given the username and password, so I am using the same. This is the node 1, primary 128, and this is the 129. This is the replica server. Replica 129. So change the tab color. I'm putting the red. So this is the 128 and this is the 129. You can see there node 2, name is node 2, and there is a node 1. Okay. So now I'll go through the update and upgrade the system packages and install the some prerequisites. So run this one into both the server. So upgradation is going on. After upgrade, we'll just update the system. We'll just update the system. Update is already done. Now we'll go for the install the PostgreSQL common, and we'll just provide the script for the pgdg repo for this. So we run this command. completed on the server 2. So I'm running this one, adding the repositories. Continue. So done in the server 2. In primary server, I'm waiting for the complete to upgrade. Okay, done. Now I'm going to install the repositories. So after installing the repositories, just update the system. So sudo apt update. Run in the both the servers, sudo apt update. Now I just install the PostgreSQL 18. So sudo apt install -y PostgreSQL 18, and we need to install the client also. So PostgreSQL client 18. So copy this line. I need to install on the both the server. So here you can able to see there is a Postgres 18, and all the 18 is running. PostgreSQL 18 git. Now we'll just enable the PostgreSQL. Whenever the system will reboot, automatically the service will start. For that, we need to enable and start the PostgreSQL. So I'm running both the command. This let it complete. So I'm done for the server one. I'll go by the sideways side. Okay, leave it. I'm running this one. So done. Now next configure the primary server, that is a 192.168.136.129. So switch to the Postgres user. So this is the command sudo -i-u Postgres. So switch to the Postgres user on the primary server. So 128 is the primary server. Go to their primary server. Switch to the from root to Postgres user. We have switched. Now set the password for the replication user. Done. So create role list. Done. Now I am going to edit the PostgreSQL configuration file. So to edit the PostgreSQL configuration file, this is the file path. I'm going to open this path and check one by one. Just we'll go for the Control W, listing address. In the local host and of local host, we'll put *. So this will accessible on the remote server. One level should be replica. Control W, archive mode should be on. So archive command. So archive command will put this command cp. There is a Postgres 18. Inside that there is a archive folder will be there. So done. Control W. I'm going to search again. Max wall sender 10 and wall keep size. I'm giving 512 MB. Now I am going to save this file and exit. So this is done. Okay, up to this one is done. Now create the archive directory. So create the directory Mac directory, and there is a I'm giving the ownership of the Postgres and Postgres user. Okay, so let me exit from there. Exit. I'm going to root user, and here I'm going to create it. Now edit the PG HBA file. So HBA file is the host-based authentication file. This is used for the allowing access to particular host. So now adding this Control X Y save. So now restart the PostgreSQL. So done. Okay. So PostgreSQL restart is completed. Now move to the secondary server. So secondary server is this one. I'm going to stop the PostgreSQL first. So sudo systemctl stop PostgreSQL. So PostgreSQL is which stop. Now I'm moving to the Postgres user. So sudo -i -u Postgres. This is the default user for the Postgres. So we have moved. Now I'm going to remove the directory rm-rf and where/www. Okay, library slash library leave PostgreSQL 18 main and putting extract. So cd and move to this path and check what is running there. So nothing is there. ls nothing is there. Okay. Now we'll go from the base backup from the primary. So base backup, PG base backup, I'm going to the primary 128 and we're just copying the directory and replicate with this. So copy this one and put it there. Put the password admin@123. So table space is copied now. So create a standby dot signal. So check this one. Let me check. So add this one. Ls. So standby dot signal is added there. Now configure the Postgres .auto.config file. So open this configuration file on the secondary server. I'm working with the secondary server. And go to the last. Add this line. So primary connection in primary server connection information is there. So there is a host name, port number, user, password, and required thing. So save. Now we are going to start the PostgreSQL. So we have done save and exit from the Postgres user. So already saved. So now I'm going to exit from the Postgres user. Now I'm going to start the Postgres service. So started. Verify the installation. Verify the replication. So go to the primary and run this command. you can able to see replication user replicated, client is 129, and there is a streaming replication is running there. Okay. You should see the replication 129 is connected on the replica server. Do the same thing and check with the is recovery or not. If we are getting the T means true, and it's meaning the server is in recovery mode. Now we'll check the replication. So create a test DB. So in replica PSQL/L, we have three databases. In primary, I'm going to create on test DB. Test DB is created. In replica, check this one. Test DB is created. Previously it was 3, now it is coming 4. Now connect to the test DB on the primary server. Done. Test DB is connected. Now create a table. This is simple command to create a table. Create a table in secondary server. Use test DB. Okay, /c test DB. Now connected to the test DB. /dt. One employee table is showing that. Select extract from employees. Enter. So we don't have any rows. Now I'll enter 2 rows. Insert into your table name, then column name inserted. So select extract from employees. So we have 2 rows in my primary server, and secondary server also we are able to see 2 rows. So 2 rows are reflected from the primary to secondary. So this is completed. We have tested this. Now you have a PostgreSQL 18 streaming replication working between 2 servers. The primary server IP is 128 and replica server is 129. So in this video, we have learned how to configure PostgreSQL 18 streaming replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and step installation guide is given there. And for share this YouTube video with your friends and colleagues and help them to get learn about this. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Subscribe to my channel for the more free certification tutorial and learning content. And this is the URL. And don't forget to follow, like, share and comments. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.